It is very empowering, though, to our enemies. It's very empowering to those who hate America. When we look at the Afghanistan debacle and see our Joint Chief of Staff, we see our so-called leaders in the military. It's amazing how the military leaders believe they can lead because of their rank when they couldn't lead themselves out of a paper bag. They've spent their entire career doing what they were told, and now they're the ones that are expected to lead. It has been a absolute shameful public display of our military leadership. Again, empowering our enemies in dramatic fashion. There is very little that our enemies would believe that they could not get away with right now, and it's probably true. The communist regime that would love nothing more than to destroy us will fully expect a phone call from some American leader, I guess, giving them a heads up. After all, General Milley thinks that is perfectly okay to do, apparently. He doesn't see the treasonous act that it was. And it doesn't matter anyway. Does it really matter? Of course it doesn't. To say there's no accountability is the understatement of this particular decade, because we haven't seen any accountability anywhere. We haven't even seen accountability through scapegoats that some poor enlisted guy or something that they would throw into jail. We have not seen any accountability for anything that is even remotely close to politics or administrations. Horrible. Oh, they worked hard to try to find some accountability to President Trump. The problem was he didn't have anything to be accounted for because everything was made up. How can we have accountability when we have a Secretary of State that housed Americans' secrets on a server that was hacked by Russia in the basement of our home? You have to maybe you need to just sit back and meditate upon that a little bit and understand how horrifying that is. No accountability, no slap on the hand, nothing. We have a man that is pretty much publicly known by now that the whole dossier on Trump was made up as a political stunt and hack by Hillary Clinton, who paid for it. And there's really almost no denying of that anymore. No accountability. All of this unfolding in America every single day after day after day, unfolding in America as if we are in some South American dictatorship or Central American or Eastern Europe or whatever you want to go to the heart of Africa, some of the most corrupt nations in the world. And it is commonplace here for America. We have so many issues, it's hard to understand where to begin. And now we have lie after lie after lie after lie in economic data and economic references for America's economy. Again, no accountability, no calling anybody on the carpet for any of that. Yet we see it over and over again. And everybody gets distorted views by all of that because when you hear it enough, you begin to believe it. And the problem with that is not that we are beginning to believe it. The problem is when they themselves who are telling the lies continue to tell the lie, they begin to believe it themselves. And the reason why that is a problem, they begin to make decisions based upon distortion and lies. And then those decisions become extremely harmful to America because they themselves believe the lies they've been telling are actually true. Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.